I may have solved a mystery. Call it the case of the movable knot. There's a third candidate for worst lie ever, at least from the perspective of how many people it has harmed. Like the two we discussed yesterday, it's based on the mysterious movement of that little three-letter word not, N-O-T. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 4, Satan added it to his denial of God's statement, "You will not die." Churches leave it out of their doctrine of salvation by faith only. And those same churches add it to Peter's statement about baptism in 1 Peter 3, verse 21, by saying we are not saved by baptism. Of those three statements, only one is actually in the Bible, but even there it's recognized as a lie. Eve correctly quoted God, "You will die," in Genesis 3, verse 3. James stated very clearly we are not saved by faith only in James 2, verse 24. But what about that third lie? Where did it come from? When we read about the flood in Genesis 6, it's important to note that the flood was involved in saving Noah by carrying the ark while destroying the wicked. God said he would destroy all flesh, but would establish his covenant with Noah to save him and his family from the destruction. That's in Genesis 6, verses 17 and 18. So, in a sense, the water that was used to destroy the world was also used to save Noah. Peter explained that 8 souls were saved by water in 1 Peter 3, verse 20. And here is where the mystery of the movable knot comes in. The very next verse builds on saved by water to illustrate how we are saved by the water of baptism. The text says, "And this water symbolizes baptism that now saves you also." That's in 1 Peter 3, verse 21. Note that the text says that baptism does now save you, N-O-W. But if we search the internet, look at commentaries, or ask the local pastor, we'll find that the word not has been substituted for now. Not is not in the text, yet so many boldly state that baptism does not save you. And here is where I may have solved the mystery. Perhaps they stole the not from James 2:24 that says we are not saved by faith only, and hid it in 1 Peter 3:21 so they can teach that we are saved by faith only and not by baptism. Ever since Satan borrowed it to add to his lie, "You will not die," in Genesis 3:4, people simply have not left God's knot where it belongs. Leave the knot where it belongs and come back tomorrow to where you belong, here listening to another Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.